Class is now in session. No Ball Better University. I am your professor, Jesse Holley. And, it's a great segue in who we are looking at today in the No Ball Better University classroom breakdown, because we talked about him in the last segment.
Oh, let's go.
We talked about him in the last segment, and now we're going to talk about George Pickens and this segment right here.
If you got him running a fly route, I'm going to punch you.
Well.
Oh, no. He's just running vertical.
Let's get right to this.
He runs some deep routes, it looks like.
Well, look.
On vertical, outside
deep
number.
routes, vertical routes, outside the number routes, tight window throws, and press coverage. When you see these things, when you look at George Pickens, you understand and know, yes, to your point, Clarence, what he was in college and what he is in the league is a big, strong, physical, freakishly athletic wide receiver, right? And so, yes, he does at his height, with his size. You're looking at a guy who can go outside the numbers, and it gives you this wide range and catch radius for a quarterback. And quarterbacks like that. They like to have the ability to go out, have a guy outside the numbers that can go up there and make big plays for him down the field. Because if you get more 20-plus yard plays in a football game, the percentage of you winning those games go up. And it's just mainly because there's less first downs that I have to get.
Yep.
And right, if I can
it's
get
hard
those,
to convert 7 third downs on a drive.
Exactly. So if I can get large chunk plays from my receivers down the field, then that always gives me an ability to go to that, and for us to make those big time plays, and it keeps defenders out of the box. So if I want to run the ball, throw some more check downs, the defenders are out of the box. It gives me a much better chance for one of these runs that I want to run throughout the game to break and have a big play. So let's go to the tape. All right, George Pickens is up top. Now, we went back a couple of years because this is one of the most iconic catches that you will ever see in NFL history. If this play was a touchdown and not just a completion outside of the end zone, it would rival, honestly, the Odell Beckham Jr. catch against the Cowboys a few years ago. But that's George Pickens up top. Again, we always looking at what these safeties are doing in the middle of the field. The quarterback here is Mitch Trubisky. Go heels now. Before we
go heels,
Bust.
I think what we should say instead is keep in mind he's going to make this play with Mitch Trubisky throwing the ball.
Bust.
Have a little bit more respect.
Yep, you're right.
Have a little bit more respect.
Yep.
Okay?
You're right.
Just have a little bit more respect for my guy.
You're right.
Because you guys gave a lot of other guys who were under the tutelage of those other Chicago offensive coordinators and coaches.
You're right.
You guys gave Justin Fields a lot of leeway as well. But I'm just saying, when Mitch got to Pittsburgh after his time in Chicago, they ruined him.
After he was a bust in Chicago.
They ruined him. But let's go to the tape. Now, what I do want to watch in this particular play, because we're going to get back to George. Because as I was watching this play, I really didn't know what the hell was going on. Something's wrong here. Okay, something's going completely wrong here. And I might be blaming my boy Mitch. That's why I said have a little bit of respect here. Okay, because when you watch this play, look at the bottom. I think that's Deontay Johnson at the bottom down here, right? Mitch is getting the ball, and of course, you see the guy outside, right where that towel was at down there. That's Myles Garrett. Always keep an eye on Myles Garrett. But when I'm watching this play and we're going through this, I'm not quite understanding this, because he's pumping like he's throwing a double route down here, but he's pumping way too early.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm like, maybe my boy Mitch went the wrong direction.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now, Deontay was going to run it out and up, but the pump's like, he's pumping now.
He's pumping like he's going to throw it at his butt 4 yards off the ball.
So either someone is off here or I'm missing something.
I bet Deontay ran his out and up too deep.
Probably.
Just based on his reputation.
So now you look at Mitch Trubisky, and his vision is down there, but he also sees, oh, crap.
95.
95's coming, right? Whatever's happening down at the bottom of the screen, not working anymore. I can feel the breath and the pressure, and the grundle of 95 is getting near me.
Yeah.
So he backs up out that thing, heads the other direction, and he goes up top to old George Pickens.
Yeah, Dak's going to love doing this.
All day long. All right, so let's get back and let's get to this thing for George Pickens.
Was his hand up back there?
Who?
Can we back it up? Was his hand going up? Is he going Randy on him? Keep back. Is that?
No,
he's just running.
No. He's running the sluggo up top.
Okay,
so he's like kind of like I'm trying to get back outside.
Adjusting his flailing body.
Yeah. He's not quite tight in his route running, so sometimes his arms will be flailing. That's where route runners they're more tight.
Hey, easy.
I'm sure we'll respect George Pickens. George Pickens.
Even leaving though.
All right, so we go back up top to George Pickens. Now, what I want you guys to see initially, where George Pickens, this DB that's guarding George Pickens, you see butt to the sideline, looking back inside to the quarterback. it's going to be very tough to run a double move on a cornerback who's looking like this because he's not looking at you. He's looking at the quarterback. And so
probably in cover 3 zone, or it could be even cover 2. Now, it's something where he's allowed to look at the quarterback.
This one is a kind of very unique coverage because sometimes what you'll have up at the top, you can have – I look at this in my personal opinion as a type of like cover 5 type coverage. You'll see it's kind of like
3 and
2. You know what I'm saying? Like the way that they're kind of running this is like a 3 and 2 situation. So, but the corner is looking inside. George Pickens is going to have a sluggo move. He's going to have that slant.
He's a route runner.
Well, because he's going to run a vertical route.
Oh.
We want to get George running up the field and see he puts the foot in the ground right there. And again, when you watch this play right here, they're even. Now, there's 2 concepts to this. Concept 1 is normally when you're a wide receiver and they say, hey, we're even, we're leaving. Mm-hmm. But we're 15 to 17 yards down the football field. That's a lot of leaving you got to be doing.
Okay, we're even. Throw that thing up.
Throw that thing up. But if you're a DB coach or defensive coordinator, you're saying to yourself, hey, my guy, that's damn good coverage.
Yeah.
Right? We're in zone. He hasn't gotten behind you. You're in his chest. Right? Now we're in relatively good coverage. We're right there stride for stride with the dude. So when you look at this, it's both sides of the ball are going to say we're doing the right thing.
Yeah, we're doing a great job.
And now when you look at it, you'll have what will always beat really good defense.
Great throw, great catch.
A great throw and a damn great catch. Now,
Mitch make a great throw?
No, watch this. Go all the way back for me, John. All right, so Mitch Trubisky, you see Myles Garrett. He's chasing Mitch Trubisky out of the pocket. Mitch Trubisky's rolling to his right, and he sees, oh, snap, there's George Pickens. He's about 6'4", 6'5", really athletic, great hands, crazy catch radius. As they say, TBT2, he's got to be down there somewhere.
Not the right letters.
Oh, all right.
You're
cool.
Close.
I'm close.
Yeah.
We'll get it. But Mr. Trubisky, he lets this thing go. George Pickens is eyeing the ball. Now, when you go back one, John. Go back one. Right, no, next one. Stop right there. Ball's in the air, right? George Pickens has his eyes back to the football, so he's tracking it right now.
Martin Emerson is not.
I'm looking at this thing, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm this tall. I'm got this many steps. My arms are this length. So he's calculating all that in his head right now. Safety, you should got the hash a long time ago. You're cooked. You're not going to be able to help in this play. But the cornerback, Emerson, he's looking in the chest of George Pickens. Now, DBs are also taught, if you guys don't know this, if I can't get my head back to the football in time, then I'm playing the eyes and the hands of the receiver. Because like anything in life, if a ball is coming, like you're tracking a ball and it's the way it becomes to come in, your eyes will get bigger. They just populate like that so you can kind of focus in on it. And then you'll try to deflect it out of their hands. But the DB cannot see this ball right now. George Pickens has tracked it. Now you see the DB has looked back. He has no clue where the ball is at.
Oh.
He has absolutely no clue where the ball is at. George Pickens is still tracking. And if we're being honest, probably one of the greatest throws that Mitch Trubisky has ever thrown.
Oh.
Ever thrown. And then there's this.
That's silly.
And then there's this.
That's silly.
I don't know how to explain this.
That's silly.
I don't. There's no way, shape, or form that you can explain this, that God just made him better. Okay? And this is one of those things where you look at and you go, man, I can do this and I can do that. And I just go and tell you, you can't.
That's a terrible throw.
You can't.
That's a terrible throw.
It's not a terrible throw. It's a great throw. It's actually where the
George
ball
was a little late getting his outside
exactly.
there. He had room. He was a little late getting out because he knew he could probably.
And that's probably why. He probably understood.
If you can late adjust, the corner's screwed.
And when you see this type of stuff right here happen,
that's nasty.
That is just an absolute laid out, full extension completion. Look at the ref right there. Look at the ref squatted down, looking at that thing.
Hey, some of these refs are good.
He's like, you know
ready.
what? I'm in the best position possible to see this, one of the most athletic catches that you would ever see in your life. And this is what Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb and Brian Schottenheimer are looking for in this type of player and receiver with George Pickens. Now we talked about it all in the last segment about route running or not route running. It's plays like this that you go, as a coach, you go, hey, man, listen. To hell with all the other route running stuff. We got CeeDee Lamb. We got these other guys on our football team. We'll let them route run. You go and make plays like that, you help our football team win games. A lot of football games when you do and make plays like that. And that's what the Cowboys can look forward to in a guy like George Pickens. It's these down the field plays that he'll get. And it doesn't matter whether they're in man, it doesn't matter whether they're in zone. Because of his freakishly athletic ability, he can make plays like this. I don't think you're going to see a ton of man-to-man coverage with the two type of receivers out there. You're going to see a lot of zone coverage. And so plays like this for George Pickens in this offense will have to be made. Now, maybe not the catch. The catch is sick. But the ability to go up and make a play when you're not technically open. That's the type of thing that George Pickens brings to the table. In the open field, in the red zone, on third down, these are the type of plays that you'll see George Pickens make for the Cowboys, and how he'll help CeeDee Lamb become a better receiver, Dak Prescott become a better quarterback, and the Cowboys offense overall become a better offense.